holidays. Happy December. If you're new to this platform, catching me on these videos, my name is Guerda and I am a mindfulness manager at Kanima Fitness. And this month, I would love to share some tips with you to bring a little bit more mindfulness to your December, to your holidays. Here in the US, we celebrate a lot of different holidays during the month of December. And one thing that I've noticed is a lot of those holidays involve lights, having lights or lighting things up, like lighting up the Christmas tree, lighting candles, or even lighting a fire. Holidays like Yule, you'll create a hearth. For Kwanzaa and Hanukkah, there are candles lit, on a number of nights for a time frame. So it got me thinking, how can we, in our personal day-to-day experience, how can we really connect with light, and more specifically the light within us? It's interesting, December is also where we celebrate the winter solstice, right? We have the shortest day of the year, and it's like gets dark, or at least if you're in, I guess, the northern part, where you do experience these moments where, like, in December the days get shorter, like daylight, and and we prepare, right? We prepare ourselves for receiving like the renewal of spring. But while we are in this period, right, of darkness, we can look at like, how do we bring more light or lightness to our days, to our experience, to our interactions with family and friends? Because obviously this is a time where there's a lot happening, right? We call it the holiday hustle and bustle. But what if you can carve out some time, or even what if you can be more intentional, period? What if you didn't have to get caught up in this idea of holiday hustle and bustle? Because we don't have to do that, right? So I think taking the time to, I really like the practice of creating hearth, like taking this time to connect with your own heart, to connect with what lights you up, to connect with your inner fire. So that's what I would like to invite you to. Maybe taking some time to actually light a candle, right? And if you want to play with this idea of doing like 12 days of mindfulness, you can start by, day one, whatever day you choose it to be. And it doesn't have to be 12 days. It could be what works for you, really. To like light a candle. And I like the idea of lighting up like a real candle. I think there's something about like really seeing like the real flickering of flame. And you can just take a moment and see, well, what lights you up? Where's your inner fire? How do you tap into your inner fire? And from that place, how do you take that out into the world, into your experiences when you are amongst family, when you are out there shopping, if you do, shopping in person, when you are going to those holiday parties, work holiday parties or what have you. So I think if you do take that time to tend to your own inner fire, then you can really be a light when you go out into places. And you could even be the one to bring lightness into spaces where there might be tension, there might be friction. I mean, we gotta be honest, right? Just because it's the holidays, we're like, oh, it's festive, but we know being around family right, can bring things up. So take moments rather for yourself to continue to explore what lights me up. And how can I stoke my own inner fire daily? And choosing to do those things. And as you do those things, this helps you to think about someone else. Or you can feel so lit up that you want to share your light, and you may think about, what can I do for my family? What can I do for a friend that can brighten their day, that can bring more lightness to their day, that can, spark inspiration and help them stoke their own fire, and let it be, something that ripples out and, give to others. Keep giving that light, that energy. And of course, around this time of year, it's like, tis the season to, for gifting, but it's also the season for receiving. As you give your light to others, allow yourself to also be receive other people's light and energy. Have I said light enough in this video? But you get my drift. So I wish you a very happy, joyful holiday that really lights up your heart, lights up your souls, lights up your experiences, lights up the people around you. Make a meaningful intent to really be intentional about how you show up in places. Make a meaningful intent about the intentionality that you put into, if you're doing gift giving, right? You can really think about, like, what would this person really appreciate? And when they open it and their heart just bursts open. Because in gifting, we also receive. And this is how we can learn to have a more joyful, fun-filled, genuine holidays if we really start first to tending to our own heart, to tending to our own inner fire. And then we'll have more to share with other people. Then our presence can really be the gift that people receive when they are around us. Again, I wish you all the best for this holiday season, and have a marvelous new year, and keep stoking your own inner fire. Till next time, bye.